Okay folks, this week's surf tip is the infamous pop-up. A lot of people struggle with this. We're going to try and keep it simple, we're going to try and keep it easy, and a couple of different steps here to build your confidence to do a pop-up. James is going to demonstrate a correct pop-up first. So this is what you're aiming for after a couple of months. Basically, lying down straight to your feet. If you can surf all your life like James, and if you're flexible and you're fit, you'll have no problem doing that. What happens though when a lot of people are learning to surf is, especially on the confidence front, they're a bit nervous and stuff, so they end up going to their knees. So we'll demonstrate a couple of the pitfalls here. First of all, position of hands. So we're going to put James in completely the wrong position first of all. The hands here make it impossible to pop up. Try and pop up, James. Not going to happen. So let's try our hands here. Try again. Still not going to happen. And hands underneath the chest, easy peasy. So, position of the hands is key when you're popping up. You want your hands underneath your chest. Okay, back down. Next thing is position of the head. So, James is going to go to his knees, because that's where most people end up when they're learning. If your head is low like this, your leg isn't going to make it out. In other words, your own body is in the way of the leg. You need to be triple jointed to get that leg around if you have your body so low. So what you got to do is extend. It's called extension. James is going to, it's as if we have a string pulling him up towards the sky. He's going to extend his body upwards and then the leg pops out. It is way easier to get that leg out when you extend your body upwards. What a lot of people do, because of a bit of lack of confidence, is they hug the board and they tense up. If you hug the board and tense up, you're not going to get standing. So another common mistake is the leg comes halfway up. You see his knee is well past his ankle. That's a really bad position to be in any sport. You want the ankle underneath the knee. Put it on up, James. So this is the correct position with the foot tilted slightly because you want to be at an angle on the board. Okay, that's the right position. You will only get there if your body and your head are extended upwards. Okay, and then once you're in this position, it's easy to pop up. You literally weight on the front leg, your back leg is attached, it will just follow you up if you stand up, and then you're into the right position. Okay, another kind of common mistake problem, guys, is where you actually stand on the board when you pop up. If we get James to come up to the front here, if you imagine he pops up here or goes to his knees and then comes up, the board's just going to nosedive. It's a bit similar to, if you want to go back, it's a bit similar to when we had Joe on the board paddling a couple of weeks ago. If you're too far back, the board's going to go up as well. So your weight is always in the middle. You want to come forward, Jim? It's always in the middle. Whether it's your chest, whether it's your hands pushing off, whether it's your knees or whether it's your feet, your weight stays in the middle. The board stays evenly distributed in the water and has stability. If you move too far forward or move too far back, you're going to fall off one way or another. Now, the key thing with the pop-up, guys, is to do it as quickly as possible. Remember, if you fall off, you're just going to hit water, so you'll be fine. James, just demonstrate going to the knees, a quick pop-up. I think maybe he was doing it a bit slow there for the camera, but the idea is that you do it as quick as possible, so that if you make a mistake, for example, if you don't get your foot far enough forward or if your head's a bit low, that you correct that mistake and that you carry on with the pop-up as quick as is physically possible. Because 1 second delay and you could lose the whole momentum of the wave and fall off. Okay, that's it for this week's surf tip.